We can play this all within the game everywhere.
The Charlie and Chocolate Factory golden ticket is crazy.
Those two robots are stuck in each other!
Oh my, those robots, they're getting it on, apparently.
And then those dodgy robots. That's
What
it.
is that robot doing? All right, guys, we are going to be watching The Absolute Chaos of the Next GTA by Big Boss. That is literally his name. Yeah, I don't even know, bro. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
2025, and the AAA landscape is bleak. An unrelenting stream of generic, yearly sequels and safe, formulaic releases. It had become clear. The big players were no longer taking big bets.
Oh no.
However, at the same time, this is also the year a new company, brimming with incredibly decorated talent, is gearing up for something insanely ambitious. A game the first of its kind. In fact, something more. An almost completely modular,
Wait.
metaverse-level scope.
Wait, huh? Wait, is this a new game? I'm so confused. Is this like a... I thought this was about GTA.
And the first showcase of what was possible in this thing, something that would be just a drop in the bucket of what was to come. Mind's Eye. A game
Mind's
that was
Eye.
shaping up to be the next GTA. With hundreds of millions of dollars cocked, a legion of over 500 employees spread across the globe, and almost 10 years of work behind
500 employees. 500 employees.
the first game is ready to launch.
Oh!
It's 2014, one year
Okay.
after the release of GTA 5, and at Rockstar, Rivers of Green. The game
2014. 2014. How many years ago was that, guys? So that was... We're in 2026. 12 years ago? 12 years ago. Wow.
has sold tens of millions of copies, and its online mode is bringing in hundreds of millions every year. Dan
It was
Houser,
very
Sam
popular.
Houser, and Leslie Benzies, the three main guys behind GTA 6
I love the Twilight reference here.
success, are printing cash. In September, Benzies, the lead producer at Rockstar North, the team that actually built the bulk of the game, decides to take a 6-month sabbatical. And 6 months later, he returns to the office as usual. But when he comes back, things are...
Oh,
His office keycard.
oh
It's no
no.
longer working.
Oh
His
no.
work
Wait.
email.
Wait. It's the guy from Breaking Bad. Walter White. Yes.
For
It's
a number.
Walter White.
Even the company perks. Nothing works.
Oh, the
He tries
pizza.
to get in through the front door.
Wait. Why'd they do that with Papa John's pizza? Why did they do that with Papa John's pizza? Like, what?
But security is not having it.
Oh
Apparently,
no.
Sam Houser's saying he thinks Benzies had enough. Had he been ousted?
Oh no.
Benzies also had an incredibly lucrative profit-sharing deal with the Housers for GTA. That was now gone too. He sues for $150 million.
Oh my
and Rockstar
god.
settles out of court. Now, Benzies isn't just some corporate executive. He was one of the main driving forces behind every GTA since 3. Also, a key figure
Damn.
behind GTA Online, and the guy who actually saved the development of Red Dead Redemption.
Oh
At the top
shit.
of the credits in all of these games. And there he is. Minus the Housers,
Leslie?
Leslie Benzies was
Benzies.
Rockstar. He'd assembled GTA 3's team, scooped up a BAFTA, and helped drive almost all of the company's big wins. And now,
Damn.
he was shown the door. Not
That's
good,
crazy.
but also, it's not the end.
But not for me.
His name,
Oh.
it carries considerable weight. Whatever the man made next would be golden. His name alone was all the marketing he'd need.
Shut up and take my money.
Damn.
So he gets straight back into the game. And from the get-go, he's ambitious.
Ooh, that's Dwayne the Rock Johnson. All right. Okay, what's he doing with
In
Dwayne?
2016, he files not one, not two, but 5 new companies in Edinburgh. One's called Starship Group, another V-Architect Limited, a planned
Okay.
VR headset and software company. But the main two, Royal Circus Games, his new development studio, and Everywhere Game, what would become the company's first project. 2018, and the website for their game goes live. On it, a picture of an eye, and a vague description of a futuristic world. Okay. A bit vague,
Okay.
but this guy has produced every GTA since 3, and now he's making a video game that simulates and fuses the real world with the virtual, an open world game about freedom and player choice. It sounded a lot like GTA. And supposedly, his companies are even being staffed with talent pinched straight from Rockstar itself. Colin Entwistle,
shit.
a former lead programmer, and Matthew Smith, a former audio director. As a result, Royal Circus Games is threatened with legal action and forced to change their name due to trademark confusion. Let's go with Build a Rocket Boy. That sounds good. With the legal issues out the way and all uncertainty now quashed, all of Benzie's
Barb,
companies
That's
consolidate under one
crazy.
roof. And now, funding rounds. Investors are ravenous. This man produced the
Wow.
most profitable thing in entertainment history.
I love the Cthulhu god hail sounds there.
It would essentially be financial malpractice not to throw money at whatever he did next. And so, millions of dollars of capital burst to the surface. And he taps it all. And by September 2020, he'd raised £32 million. And an even more stacked deck of talent spawn in. Around 130 developers from games like GTA, Call of Duty, Crysis, Red Dead Redemption, and Star Wars Battlefront are now working for Leslie Benzies.
Damn.
2022. It's Gamescom, and after about 5 years of development, Leslie slips from the shadows, and he has something to show us.
Oh shit.
We see a Fortnite-esque art style, some different biomes, some shooting, and then some racing. And then a complete random art style change at the end. Confusion. Again, things are vague, but for a lot of people, the last few seconds was all they needed to see. Whatever Leslie was cooking up at Build a Rocket Boy, at least part of it looked like the next generation GTA. Around the same time, open job positions on the game's website spring up, and it looks like they're looking at incorporating crypto and NFTs into the game. They deny this. 2023, investment continues to flow. They've just moved from an old corn exchange to a bigger, old casino. And the 130-person team in 2022 has turned into almost 500 people.
130 people? That's crazy. Wait, no, to 500? Okay.
From Los Angeles to Edinburgh to Montpellier to even Budapest.
Montpellier.
And they're hoping to get everywhere out the door this year. That doesn't happen. Instead, they open their doors to the press, and we get some actual information on what they're making. With Everywhere, they'd essentially looked at the two peaks of human entertainment, Fortnite and Roblox, and combined them. Sprinkle on top the Todd Howard ethos.
So wait, I've never heard of this game. This sounds like Gary's Mod to me. Like, I've never heard of Everywhere. I'm assuming it didn't actually happen.
Of give the players the dev tools and let them build the game for you. And with the horsepower of Unreal Engine 5 under its hood, this thing was sounding insane.
I like all the
Huge
movie
open world
references.
where you and other people can create anything and do everything. Create your own games, stories, and host virtual concerts and video premieres. They're essentially building a whole metaverse here. Future presidents could even make...
Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that sound familiar? Metaverse.
policy announcements in this thing.
Basically, I'm here to announce that we're building Iron Man. I'm going to blast off in a second.
Huh?
And to keep people hooked, they weren't working on just one AAA game, but two. Mind's Eye. A game they were building within Everywhere was an original AAA action-adventure game and it looks very much like the next game from the man who made GTA. And this was just one example of what could be built with the very dev tools they were handing down to us. They even have a trailer for us, and my god.
You want to know what the mind's eye really is?
It's activating.
Oh, the Dwayne Johnson eye.
Said the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it was minding time. Mind's Eye has the best in class motion captured cinematics, high octane driving, and explosive combat, incredible graphics, and Mafia 3 dude. And we can play this all within the game everywhere.
The Charlie and Chocolate Factory golden ticket is crazy.
Big things are happening. People are excited.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go!
2024, and we stop
Alright.
hearing about everywhere entirely. It's almost like it never existed at all. The game's website even ends up redirecting to Mind's Eyes. Fans have questions, but none of that matters. Investors are still piling in en masse.
How?
Over $100 million flows. And by the end of 2024, they'd managed to conjure more than $300 million of investment. For
Oh my
reference,
God.
GTA 5's marketing and development totaled around $265 million. It's
That's
not just investors. The
crazy.
developers of Hitman, IO Interactive, had seen what they were cooking up, and they're big fans too. So big, they snap up the rights to worldwide publishing and distribution of the game as soon as they see it. This is their first foray into third-party publishing, but with all these big names and talent,
Oh
a
shit.
pretty safe bet. 2025, and amazing news. GTA 6 has just been delayed to 2026. Build a rocket.
No! Why? Why? So wait, I am so lost. Okay, so is the reason GTA 6 a dumpster fire because of Leslie Benzies it took all the talent and you yoinked it and now cooking up something amazing?
Boy now had virtually no competition.
Zoolander guy.
This release was an open goal, and the marketing of Mind's Eye hits full throttle. Adverts begin to appear on websites like Reddit. Missing GTA? Well, looky here. It's at PlayStation's State of Play,
Hello.
the Summer Game Festival, and IO Interactive's first games showcase.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight into the action here, straight into a mission.
Maybe.
Numerous trailers are also peppered on Sony, IGN,
Oh,
and
that
TGA's
meme!
social
I like how they use a lot of memes in here.
media. It's even on Steam's front page. A slew of articles on the
I
game.
don't
too.
remember seeing
It's
that.
Cyberpunk. It's GTA. Whatever it is, it sure looks like a Rockstar game. We get a story trailer. We get gameplay. We see the game city. News from it. Even a travel ad for it.
Jesse Joe's.
Clean, comfortable, with a state-of-the-art transit system.
The storyline seems rich. A deep and complex military-industrial conspiracy. And
Okay.
navigating it, a compelling Sigma male protagonist. Also, the
Of
game's
course.
driving feels like you're in a Fast and Furious film. Crazy custom servers like you'd
Ooh.
find on Minecraft, and Grand Theft Auto-esque story-driven action. Then there's a free
Okay.
roam mode and open world content, the deep creation tools and mission
So-
editor.
So wait, open world content. Does that mean like you'll have like servers kind of like GTA and you can like play with other people and shit? Like
Using the very tool set that devs themselves use to make the game, and all of this in a high-fidelity, futuristic setting. They'd even had a 10-year roadmap for the game. There'd be a ton of
10
updates and
years?
free content, and Mind's Eye was just the first of 8 episodes Leslie has planned, the second of which is multiplayer-based and is coming out next year. Wow. They even show us the comprehensive quality assurance they have going.
This is what we do. We sit, we play it. There's usually somebody in there who will take tickets. Chris, you got a ticket about the fire extinguisher? You do have to play the whole thing. That's what takes time. Looks beautiful.
The game is $60. That was $10 cheaper
Jeepers.
than most new AAA games. It's only 15 hours long, but that's only because it's respectful of your time.
wait. So it's not like GTA. It's a new game that's only 15 hours long and you want $60 for it? Okay.
2 upper executives have also just left the company right before the game's release. But that's just because the work they've done here will never be topped. Builder Rocket Boy is so confident in the game's success, they didn't even send out a single review copy. This thing was looking great. In March, we get another trailer. And finally, there it is. June 10th, and what could very well be the next GTA.
See, the crazy thing is, I don't even remember this. I don't remember seeing this at all. Like, what is this game? I'm so lost. Like, yeah, they introduced making it as a live service game. It's kind of crazy.
Would be in our hands. June 10th, 2025. It had taken almost a decade, but in June, they'd pulled it off. 8 years and almost $500 million. And their first game is out the door. Mind's Eye is now available worldwide, and people load into the city of Red Rock for the first time. The cutscenes look incredible. The city, amazing.
What a view.
Okay.
The main
Graphics,
character's voice acting is very good.
I will say graphics and voice acting is very important. Like definitely a thing for me, for sure.
Very down deep, feels like it's just knocking to get out.
I am the one who knocks.
And the graphics.
Oh,
very
Walter
serviceable.
White. Okay,
That's
okay.
pretty much it.
Oh
the rest,
no.
absolutely god awful.
Oh,
For starters,
no.
the performance is absolutely dog water. It's advertised as a 60 frame per second game on PS5, but half the time it's stooping down to a third of that.
What the hell is even that?
Even the highest spec PCs here, they're struggling to maintain 60 FPS.
It's that there's so much. Oh god.
Even if your game does run well,
Oof.
there are horrific graphical issues and pop-ins almost constantly. The NPCs, objects, even whole buildings spawn in as you drive past them. You're driving fast, there's a good chance you'll just miss them.
Oh, dude, I hate when that happens when you're playing like GTA. And depending on the server that you're in, like a car will fall from the sky in front of you. It is one of the worst things ever. Damn locals, damn straight, damn locals.
There's also a ton of crashing.
It's got a little tint of green.
Oh.
All right.
I don't think this was as good as
All right. Try this again.
No wonder why I didn't hear from it.
Maybe I can load a previous save. Huh.
Oh no.
You can check out Mind's Eye on Steam for $59.99.
The AI.
Wow. Graphics don't mean as much to me personally. I like unique art styles. I prefer. So there definitely needs to be content. Like, so I'm very much a visual person, but that visuality needs to tell a story. Whether if it is the fact that I can make a story, if I can make my own story, like in GTA, when you play on like RP servers, you can make your own story. Or whether it's because I want to be immersed in the story of the game. I think graphics and audio are very, very important.
You got a ticket about the fire extinguisher?
It's pretty atrocious.
Wow.
There's only a handful of enemy types, and they're not too intense.
I like how they're called clankers.
Sometimes they don't even bother to shoot you, and when they do, there'll be times they don't even deal enough damage to actually kill you.
Wow.
Right, because his rate of fire is lower than my fucking
Wow.
NPCs
That
will
is
also
wild.
get stuck constantly.
It's chaos! It's chaos!
Oh yeah.
Bug out.
Oh, who's that guy? I know that streamer. Oh my god, I can't think of his name. Charlie! Yeah, Charlie. Thank you. Thank you.
And just explode. Sometimes they'll glitch out and keep repeating the same sentence over and over until you're forced to just run away.
Imagine listening to a child repeat the same sentence. I would go crazy. I would go absolutely nuts.
This can happen over the radio too, in which case you'll have to exit the game entirely. Try to shoot a pedestrian, unfazed. And half the time, the police
Wow.
robots scattered around the map won't even see or react to you.
Don't care.
And is that man's face melting off? And on top of all of that, a ton of bugs.
Oh my god.
The driving in Mind's Eye feels fun, responsive.
Oh,
and
so
thrilling.
fun. Oh god, this is terrible. Oh my god. This is awful. Oh. Oh, oh. Whoa! What? This is great. Oh god,
Get
this
past
is
all of
great.
that. Well, now you have to deal with the actual game design. And we have some questions. Mind's Eye was supposed to be the next GTA.
Yeah, it was supposed to be, obviously. It fell very, 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 very far down.
And the game isn't even properly open world. You're locked into a mission 24/7, driving from point A to point B, with almost nothing else to do.
Come with me.
Yes, dear.
See that? It's not a glitch. That's what we're calling a side mission here.
What the
What?
this piece of...
The game has a few of them. However,
Huh?
they're built using the in-game creation tools, and they're absolutely
What?
terrible.
What the fuck? Those two robots are stuck in each other!
Oh my, those robots, they're, getting it on, apparently.
What is this?
A big,
But apart from those,
old,
the
fat piece of garbage! That's what it is.
map is completely void of content.
There's nothing here.
Aw.
Veer away from the missions at all and try and explore. Unlucky, son. Wreck the car you've been given. Fail. Get in the wrong car.
This is brilliant, but I like this.
Fail.
What?
Stray just an inch away from where you're supposed to
Ew.
be. Fail. Succeed. Fail.
Hi, Sith. That's oof.
You can't.
You can't
You'll
keep
be
doing
hearing the sound
this. You can't keep doing this. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite memes from Breaking Bad.
constantly.
I don't want to alarm you, but...
Even the actual missions themselves. Linear and repetitive. Car chase. Clear the enemies here. Drive over there. Get on the drone here. Speak to this guy. Cutscene you can't skip. Drive all the way back. Rinse and repeat.
Ew.
What's worse? You're driving for like half the game. And you're given a red, dirt-covered pound shop Honda Accord to do most of it in. Lose it?
Ew.
Where's my car?
Well,
I totally haven't done that before in GTA. I always remember where I park, guys.
it's not marked on your minimap, so good luck finding it. Try and take any other car. Yeah, that's not happening. So you're going to be on foot until the next mission. You're also
Gross.
playing an ex-soldier, and you can't even throw a punch. You can't jump, you can't crawl.
This isn't even GTA, Sith. This is Mind's Eye. This was supposed to be the new GTA. It's pretty bad. And there's no reason. I didn't even know about it or hear about it because it's terrible.
Swimming? Nah. There's no stealth system outside of a few select missions, no dodging, and no sliding. There is a cover system, but you can't actually fire your weapon when you're in it.
Wow.
So that mechanic is almost pointless.
Damn,
The only thing you'll be doing in
terrible,
this
man.
game is running around shooting. There are also 12 guns. That's less than San Andreas, a quarter century before. There's no wardrobe or customization, so you're going to be jogging around Red Rock in a red and black paintball vest for the entire game.
Why don't you wear a suit?
Ew.
There's no XP, no skill trees, there's no actual map. The only thing helping you navigate in this game is a tiny, zoomed-in minimap in the corner of the screen. In fact, the only proper map in the whole game is this bit of paper on a random wall.
These fucking assholes.
Wow. Wow.
There's not even a wanted system.
That's
Nobody cares.
There's some police and a few missions
crazy.
here and there, and then those dodgy robots. That's
What
it.
is that robot doing? Please tell me that was added and not like actually in
There's
the
some
game.
police and a few missions here and there, and then those dodgy
I can't. Oh my god.
robots. That's
Wow.
it. You can do anything and kill anyone with 0 repercussions.
Oh, here we go, baby.
Oh my
While the writing is
God!
jaw-dropping.
Jacob, did you know what this is? It's the harvest. And we are the crop. I'm afraid so.
The story overall, quite mediocre, and the ending of the game, not great.
Wow, just one big giant fart bomb. Okay.
That's it. That's how it ends.
But after the credits roll, what's this? Free roam mode? Finally. Actual open world exploration.
Okay.
A chance to properly
Oh
see
God.
the city of Red.
Why do I have a feeling this is gonna be absolutely awful? All right, Debs, you've set us free. Let's see what we got.
But then you load in. You spawn in as this man,
Oh!
outside the front doors of a random bunker in the desert. Gone is the Honda Accord. Finally. In its place, a pound shop Toyota Yaris. Lose your car? You can actually call it to you now, but most of the time it won't even stop for you. It'll just keep driving.
Oh my
You
god.
can't customize your character, his clothes, or anything here. You still can't steal
No.
cars.
No.
And nothing about this random hobo or his bunker is explained. There's no multiplayer, and for some reason, there's almost no NPCs around the map now. The city is almost completely empty.
So bad.
And besides a few
It's so
sporadic
terrible.
shootouts and fetch quests, there's still pretty much nothing to do. In your bunker, however, a wealth of options. Sit on the toilet and play air drums. Step into the goon cave and go online.
That's Hillary.
Or just watch the live feed of your Ring doorbell. It's clear, they didn't have
Wow.
time to finish the game. Arguably,
Wow.
not enough to even make it. But it's okay,
Wow.
because they've outsourced that to players. Missions and locations built by players can be submitted to Build a Rocket Boy. And if they're good, they'll actually implement them in the game.
Let's play some Humor Cacadememe in Mind's Eye.
Wow. Okay, so they built this game, made it trash, then outsourced it and made it rely on the players to make it better. Actually, I mean, from a marketing standpoint and like a labor standpoint, sure, but you actually have to make the game playable first. Oh my god, I am so not impressed with this. This is bogus. This is actually bogus.
The first ever user-generated map. All right.
And turns out, in a matter
die.
of weeks, some guy had actually managed to make his own free roam mode, and it has a character selector and a police wanted system. It's better than the actual games. Right,
Wow.
we'd seen enough. This game is horrific, and it was going in the bin.
Yeah, makes sense.
At Build a Rocket Boy, launch day had started out with champagne, but the mood would rapidly sour. They hadn't sent out review
Uh-oh.
copies beforehand, but soon after launch, they're coming in hot.
Yeah. Not so good, buddy. What did you do?
It's soon the worst reviewed game of the year.
Oh!
A Metacritic score of
Not
37 on
surprised.
PC, 33 on Xbox, and just 28 on PS5. What's worse, they'd paid a few big streamers to play and gas up the game on Twitch, but this is proving significantly challenging to do.
This game was sponsored by...
I don't know who that is, but
Build a Rocket Boy had gotten wind of this. Boys, log on to Twitch, cancel the streams, and make sure anyone already streaming the game gets dropped a message in the chat. Cut the feed. Co Carnage's stream is cancelled before it even starts.
I opened up Mind's Eye,
And as it was loading, my management contacted me and said, the sponsor does not want to do this right now. That's a first. Like,
Wow.
all right.
The word was already spreading. This thing was a stinker.
Damn.
They'd sunk hundreds of millions.
Cleo8, the name of that VTuber Australian. Ooh! Cleo is Face Connect. Okay, I want to check them out. I always love seeing VTubers in like those kinds of things, like sponsorships and stuff. I think it's so cool. I hope one day I'll be able to be in and have a part in something cool like that one day.
Of dollars into getting this game out the door, and it was selling for $60 a pop. The break-even point here required around 5 million sales at full price. So far,
Oh man.
it's not even broken 300,000.
Damn.
At the same time, a sea of refunds. Normally, Sony only allows refunds for undownloaded pre-orders, but this game is so terrible. Even if you'd played the game, they're being granted. Some on Xbox too.
Where's my money?
The player numbers were nothing to write home about in the first place, but they're also
Damn.
jumping off a cliff. And within 4 days, bargain bin sightings.
Oh no. Not the
Company
bargain
executives gather.
bins.
Negative reviews for
Oh,
a
it's a
game
cult.
like this. Suspect to say the least. Must be foul play. The co-CEO, Mark Gerhard, posts his theories on the game's Discord. The negative reviews were obviously being financed here, and we all know who by. Leslie Benzies agrees, and a general company meeting is called. Build a Rocket Boy had been subverted. The game was rigged. External and internal saboteurs hired by competitors had meddled. Some of them were even sitting right there.
Me?
A Soviet-style purge was coming. He'd root them out one by one, he said. Also, a significant portion of the studio is getting laid off. But he assures the team it's not over. This thing is still just the beginning, and they have a detailed plan to get things back on track. Everything would be fine. A fresh relaunch is in the works that would fix everything. At the same time they're blaming negative reviews of the game on a paid smear campaign, people online go back and check out old trailers and review sites. And wait, were those multiple 5-star reviews weeks before the game even launched? This video has 2.7 million views, but only 5,000 likes and 800 comments, with some of the comments looking like this. They deny any botting. But there's more. There's a website where employees can write reviews on their companies, and people are starting to check it. Months, years of reviews going back, and it's a jungle of 1 stars. Build a Rocket Boy had gotten wind of this too. Boys, log on to Glassdoor, write good reviews, get as many of these other ones taken down on small technicalities as you can. But it was useless. Despite their best efforts, it rests at just 1.8 out of 5. And from actually reading a few of these reviews, plus a slew of post-launch articles on the game, a picture of Mind's Eye's development slowly emerges. Back in 2016, the studio started off okay. The team apparently has an indie dev feeling. It's smaller and tighter knit.
I like indie. Indie's good.
And there's a good amount of creative freedom. Now from the get-go, Build a Rocket Boy's original focus was the game everywhere. This was supposed to be Leslie Benzies' bigger, more ambitious answer to GTA Online. And for years, they chip away at it. Massive investment, and a ton of hiring to make it happen. In the UK, constant job postings for the company float around online, and talent piles in. At the same time, they're also developing Mind's Eye, and according to insiders, development slowly becomes quite unorthodox.
Oh my god! I love that meme! I love it. I love how many memes and shit he's got put in here. I just want to say the editing is very well done.
What started out as a fairly decent studio changes, and everything there begins to revolve around one thing. Leslie Benzies. He's micromanaging everything. Art, coding, scripting, even the quality assurance.
You do have to play the whole thing, and that's what takes time. You got to do a full playthrough.
While the game's mechanics and overall design resemble a game 2 decades in the past, he's apparently having daily playtests where he calls all hands on deck to nitpick the smallest of details. Things like asset placement and art style choices.
You got a ticket about the fire extinguisher?
He's also constantly changing things and coming up with new ideas, meaning teams have to pivot and build them on a whim, only for new ideas to come along, and their work to end up in the bin anyway. Projects or features worked on for months by 10 to 20 people turn out to be utterly pointless. Make a decision or place an asset in the game, not without going through him. Disagree with him on anything? There's the door. You have an idea, complaint, or just want to flag potential issues with the game?
That's so toxic.
Not a good idea either.
That's
because
so
any
toxic.
sort of negativity here is met with extreme ostracization. People are removed from meetings, muted in comms channels,
Damn.
or outright fired for any of this.
Is that the sound of somebody who wants to be fired? That's what I thought.
You're also going to want to start calling this man the...
So GTA 6, I'm assuming GTA 6 is either A, is going to be everything that we wanted and be what Mind's Eye should have been, or B, it's going to be just trash and terrible as this game was. So I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see.
Dragon. Because that's what higher ups are apparently doing. As a result, what was originally a decent studio to work in devolves into a Soviet-like culture of fear and paranoia.
That's so terrible.
You can't speak your mind or trust anyone, lest you be reported to higher ups and become unpersoned. Benefits, job perks, and apparently basic legal requirements will apparently be altered or outright cease to exist, and you'll be silenced and ignored.
Oh
Meanwhile,
no, Jesse!
Benzie's yes men fly up the job ladder at breakneck speed. So naturally, employees just stop admitting problems. Is the game optimized? Of course. How's the gameplay coming along? Grand. What about the bugs? You know, we can't even find any. All that talent that had piled in early on? Well, the horrific work culture and direction means a ton of them are now leaving. This isn't just lower positions. Hordes of the executive suite have up and left too. Their replacements are apparently very subpar, and so things only get worse.
You got a ticket about the fire extinguisher?
In 2024, layoffs. This hits the publishing department, art teams, and quality assurance especially hard. QA directors are fired, and then those positions are just removed entirely. The layoffs are apparently handled horrifically, and resulted in a ton of people being given the wrong notice periods and the wrongful dismissals of dozens of staff.
This is worthless.
The development itself, chaos. In 2016, they decided to build the game on Amazon Lumberyard, but in 2020, that's all canned, and they moved to Unreal Engine. And what was envisioned as a kind of GTA Online slowly morphs into an Unreal-based, Fortnite-style Roblox metaverse. And the slow drip feed of information and trailers begins, until eventually everywhere opens its doors for the first time, and they kick off an invite-only closed alpha in December 2023. This is apparently a massive clusterfuck and goes terribly. Also wait, has Fortnite just beaten them to it? What they'd just spent a decade building has essentially already just been done in a game with a massive, already established audience for free on almost every platform. So in early 2025, the whole project is put on ice, and they pivot, and decide to go full send with Mind's Eye, a game originally intended to be a singular experience within everywhere. They'd been handed hundreds of millions of dollars from investors, and this thing was their only shot at any return on investment. The thing is, it launches in a few months, and the game is still looking very rough. So with 4 months left on the clock, crunch. And huge levels of overtime are mandated. In the 4 months leading up to the launch of Mind's Eye, 8 hours of overtime per week for pretty much every single employee. It's okay, you're offered time in lieu. Basically, do 8 extra hours of work and we'll give you 7 hours of time off later. However, when it comes time to actually cash in that time, sorry, That's not happening. Here's some more high priority work that needs doing.
What?
Naturally.
Wait, what? So wait. So okay, so they said do 8 hours more of work and we will give you 7 hours paid off time later on. And then it got yoinked. Oh, that's terrible. That's why, ladies and gents, you always get everything in writing, signed, contracted, witnessed. Golly. Oh, hell nah. No matter how nice your boss seems to be, like, get that shit legal. Don't take it on a whim, on a word. Even if you got it in like a text form or whatever, fucking get that shit in a contract. Signed.
Massive mistakes start piling up, and by the week of launch, for a lot of the developers, the writing was on the wall. Builder Rocket Boy had said the release of Mind's Eye wasn't even the end. It's the start of something much bigger.
The biggest piece of dog shit.
And despite just announcing a
Sounds
ton of
about
layoffs,
right.
post-launch updates continue to flow. The fruits, very impressive. A couple of races are added, audio enhancements, the removal of ambient rubbish, even a skip cutscene button. Nice. They'd also dropped a post-launch roadmap with plans for new vehicles, missions, and free roam activities.
That's it?
We
Shit that they should have had in the beginning, man.
could even expect multiplayer by the end of autumn. Just ignore the fact a ton of multiplayer staff have just been given the sack. By October, that number totals almost 300, and current and former employees sign an open letter detailing the unbearable levels of overtime, poor communication, and general terrible company culture seeping down from the top. It's signed by over 90 people, almost 20% of the company at its peak. Concurrent player counts on Steam have crashed to a dozen or so a day, and IO Interactive has doubts about publishing games in the future. Despite all of this, Mind's Eye 2 is allegedly in early development, as well as a game based on a TV show everyone knows.
What?
No adulterants, no baby formula, no chili powder.
No, chili peas, my
Wait,
signature.
wait, they were trying to make a game based on Breaking Bad? Please tell me. Wait, what is that? What is that multiplayer that Ember and I played? Oh my gosh. Schedule 1. Yeah. Schedule 1 beat them to it. Schedule 1's so good.
Leslie Benzies would later go on to be mentioned in the Epstein files.
You serious?
Wait,
before
what?
going on indefinite
He was mentioned in the Epstein files. You know what?
leave
I don't doubt
to build
it.
a rocket
Almost
boy
every
in February
celebrity was
2026.
mentioned in the Epstein
Company
files.
employees also discover alleged spyware secretly installed on all their office PCs,
Oh,
actively taking screenshots and recordings, and logging keystrokes and online activity. So they take them to court. Builder Rocket Boy responds to a request for comment on the lawsuit with this totally normal email.
Wait.
Builder Rocket Boy responds to a request for comment on the lawsuit with this totally normal.
We prefer crafting memorable experiences inside the game rather than providing cheap entertainment for backstage drama crowd.
Email.
We are not going to turn disputed internal matters or selective fragments of workplace discussion into public entertainment. Not every storyline is accurate. What? This is how they
Mark
respond?
Gerhard continues to insist there's been €1 million
Oh, that is good. That is good. This scene. So we're still watching this. This is from Better Call Saul.
defamation campaign.
He orchestrated it.
Me?
And in 2026, they'd
What?
finally worked out who'd orchestrated it all. A UK-based YouTube multi-channel network called Ritual, of course. And Builder
So Benzies and the Barbs are blaming all of this on another YouTube channel that apparently came in and infiltrated their company and caused all this stuff.
Rocket Boy dishes out cease and desists to the YouTubers in question for media manipulation, espionage, and sabotage. What was originally supposed to be a Hitman DLC, before IO ripped up the publishing deal, also releases. It turns out it's been repurposed to revolve around this espionage. Also, assassinating influencers.
Essentially, their plan is to put former employees and all the people named above into future missions. So essentially, they encourage players to kill us.
They use the company's real name.
This is espionage on the highest level. Someone on the outside has been paying big money to spread corruption within Meridian's ranks, creating a ritual network.
The proof, the indisputable smoking gun, is presented to Builder Rocket Boy employees in early 2026. 10 minutes of hate mail in Benzie's inbox, which he reads out to everyone in a surprise team meeting. They've since reported everything to US and UK authorities, and they expect arrests to follow shortly.
There's an expression that we use, it's let's go indie again. Let's talk directly with the people.
Absolutely, it's better for us. It's been a bumpy road for all of us. I think we'll all end up where we all want to be. It's just how
That's
we get there.
Crazy.
There's a little.
So they didn't
there's
actually
a
face
little
any
twisty.
backlash? Wait, that's it? That's it? Did I just get goinked into watching a whole video? Okay. I mean, I guess they were calling Mind's Eye the next GTA. So, well, I guess we have to watch for the next video, guys.